Hello and welcome to a Let's Play. What? Let's Play? Yes, a Let's Play. By me, the GamerWolfSix of Shuggerlain. Beyond Time. A game that I did a quick look for, and then I thought, you know what? We should do Let's Plays of this game, because it's really good. Though the first episode is actually that quick look, because that's an hour of reading and it saves both of us time. So hopefully I'll remember to put a link in the description to go back to that episode and all that. Let's start the game. Boop. Indeed, you can call me Serith. So I guess I should also say what happened in the last Let's Play. We started the game where we were captain of the guard of a city, and then Tregor, that bastard, came with an army to subjugate us because he and other people assassinated the emperor of the other nation, and he wanted to get a better claim by taking the town. We resisted, at which point we lost conscious because we were blown off a wall, and the entire city was laid waste. At which point we found our friend over here, Dryne, who didn't think that's how that was going to go, and vows revenge, as I do as well, against Tregor, because, well, he killed a lot of people, and neither of us are very happy about that, of course. And we've met our new friend here, whose name eludes me. Anyways. But demons can't survive in this world. They're from another dimension. The Emperor made sure to close every bridge to your plane of existence. He considered all of you a threat to the rest of the natural world. That was a wise decision. Oh yeah, Serith. I knew I read the name. Oh yeah, and also the main character's family was killed as well. Drascys kept us hidden from the mortal's eyes. I worked, in fact still work for him. What, are you saying you work for the Emperor? Indeed. Now listen to me, you two. I'm here because the Emperor has been murdered. Murdered. So it wasn't natural death. This sounds like something Tregor would be involved in. Correct. But he was not alone. This is a conspiracy, a betrayal, if you prefer, executed by all 8 of RX's executors. Sorry my reading ain't too good. I tried it before, but I didn't do well, so we're redoing it. What? All of them? Correct. But why? The executors discovered some time ago a truth the Emperor was desperately trying to keep hidden. They respected the Emperor's decision regarding this matter, in his presence at least. Behind his back, they plotted to murder him. What matter? You'll know soon enough, but not now. What you need to know right now is that the Emperor and my kind had developed a contingency plan to save Shuggerlain. This world knows only war and strife, when there is no emperor to unite them under one banner. But an emperor must understand all the nations and the people to accomplish such unity. An emperor must be a strong leader, yes, but also kind, empathetic, and decisive. Otherwise, it's only a matter of time before Shuggerlain descends into chaos once again. That's why none of the 8 executors are possible candidates for the throne. Shuggerlain needs somebody like you, Nulkan of Ashtera. You will be the new emperor. The what? I did not misspeak. You'll be the new emperor that will unite and lead this world. This is crazy. Nonsense. First of all, we don't even know you. Why would we trust a demon? How do we know you're not lying, or what your real intentions are? Nulkan, we know everything, especially when you fap. Otherwise, how could we judge people for their sins? Just kidding. You fought in the Battle of Bertesh until an explosion sent you into the air. depositing you inside the courtyard of a house after crashing through a tree. Then Draenei saved your life, healing your wounds mere moments after you had realized you lost your son. It's impossible for you to know all this. There are no life forms anywhere in the city. It's not impossible, Nulkan. As I told you, we know everything. You have no choice if you want to stop Traeger and all the other executors. Still, you're mistaken. Me? As the Emperor? I'm not your man. What are you afraid of, Nulkan? Neither Lyri's death, Soren's, nor that of Britesh's citizens were your fault. This has nothing to do with them. There's a lot of things in this world that escape our control, even though we wish to have it. But there are things we can control, that we can change. Don't get confused. Nobody could have saved Lyri or Britesh. Let me just say that in Britesh, you and your men killed more enemies than anyone could have expected. That's why Traeger, being totally enraged, ordered his men to slaughter all the citizens. He thought it would be far easier. Your defense of the city was epic. I turned my head down, thoughtful, dubious, and hurt. Dubious? Huh. I feel Draenei's hand grasp mine. Nulkan, now that the Emperor's dead, and if this girl is really speaking the truth, there's nothing that could have stopped the executors from succeeding. That could? Yeah. But we don't even know this girl, or what this is all about. Just look at what's started in only a few days. I don't need to know that what Draenei's Darius's was hiding to realize those executors are a bunch of vultures. They are the enemy. We barely know each other, Nulkan, but I already know you are a good man, and I trust you. If they are the enemy, now more than ever, we need allies. And this girl seems to be one. I feel that Shuggerlain needs somebody to guide it, now more than ever. I barely know you, but I already know you're fair. You're humble, sincere, and strong. I'm sure you could be a good leader. Drascys. His arrival was a blessing for Shuggerlain, and now he is no longer with us. I'm afraid Shuggerlain will return to the days of constant war. However, it is your decision. But this is more than impossible. There's 8 Araxan legions with thousands upon thousands of soldiers that control Shuggerlain. And I'm only a single man, a man that has lost his soldiers, his city, and his family. If Traeger falls, another will come, then another, and another. You know I'm right, Nulkan. There's strength inside of you, Nulkan. I can feel it. You're capable of doing it. And you won't be alone. You can count on me. I look into Draenei's eyes. Okay, I'll do it. For my people. For Yelenites. For my son Soren. For Shuggerlain. That's why I went to here. Now, take my hand, Emperor Nulkan. I do as she says. The demon girl imbues some kind of magic rune onto me. I've given you the Emperor's touch. The Emperor's touch? Yes, you're strong, smart, inspiring, a natural leader. But not many people outside of Ashtera know about you. This blessing enhances others' perception of you. A +5 to charisma, if you will. Makes people see your character and temperament far easier, and reduces the barrier for people to trust you. You'll be an inspiring presence. If you want to found an empire and bring together an army, you'll need allies, and this will help make things easier. I see. And lastly, this is my final gift. From nowhere, the demon girl makes something appear. This is Emperor Drascys' armor and sword, yes. I only modified it a little to make it perfect for you and your new empire. Wearing this not only will give you the best protection that exists in this world, but you'll also develop some skills that lie within the armor. It looks a bit demonic. I mean, most good armor is that. Take Skyrim. Just look at me. The Emperor Drascys was a man with more allies than any mortal could imagine. But now is not the time for getting sidetracked. This armor will give you the vigor of an ox, if you know what I mean. However, it has a cost, a side effect if you will. The essence inside the armor will make you think or say inappropriate things, or even become a bit more aggressive after a time. That's a sign that you need to be relieved. Relieved? You know, if I had hands, I would do that jerking off motion. Well, in face rig. Yes, every time you expel your semen, and don't look at me like that. You'll be cleaning your body of the toxic effects of the armor and sword. Just do it as soon and as often as you can to keep the corruption down. Don't worry, your fluids aren't toxic. They will be innocuous to your partners. Okay, let me just actually look at what innocuous means. Yep. Innocuous definition. Not harmful or offensive. Well, at least I don't have offensive semen. That's my face. I must say, the Emperor seemed to enjoy the treatment for the side effect quite a bit. What? You already know I don't have a partner. I lost my wife years ago, and... Forgive me, I don't fully understand the rituals surrounding the mating of beings on this plane, but... She looks at Drascys intensely, then at me. Well, I guess I'm here to make things happen quicker. Drascys is a great archmage, but also very beautiful, isn't she? God, what exactly are you implying? ... Oh, we do the sex. I should say there will certainly be other girls that will want to mate with you. Combining the Emperor's touch with the armor results in, forgive the expression, explosive situations. That means coming. So I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have a problem controlling this. Are you listening to me, girl? You're wrong. I see. I think. I understand. If these tools will help us, I'll do it. We'll become a one-man army masturbating machine. Of course they will. But you should know, you'll start feeling the corruption. You'll start feeling... I'm serious. Don't let your guard down. Alright. I get it. So now, what should we do? The people of the RX Empire, while the executors still remain, at least, won't be willing to accept you as their emperor. So the RX Empire is condemned to fall. You'll build a new one, the Emperor of Ashtera. Empire. I guess that makes sense. Then I know where I should go now. We need to get to Littanos, the capital of Ashtera, as soon as possible. Indeed, now that Traeger was destroyed, has destroyed Bertesh, there's nothing standing in his way to do the same to Littanos, who'll soon go there, and soon. So you need to alert your brothers, and start forging the future of this world from there. Traeger will most likely attack Littanos in 3 days, so there's no time to lose. Okay, so there's no time to lose then. We'll head to Littanos tomorrow morning. Excellent. My task here is done. And remember, if you're ever left doubting, just follow your instincts, mainly the mating ones. We believe in you for good reasons, so start believing in yourself. We'll meet again, Nulkan and Drascys, sooner than you think. And the demon vanishes in an instant, as though she were never there. Yesterday, we didn't even know where to start, and now it seems like we found the best path to follow. Yes, it's just... I know, Nulkan. You worry you're not a capable leader because of what happened in Bertesh. You feel responsible for everything because you were their captain. Drascys takes my hand in her own. Listen to me, Nulkan. The only guilty ones are Trigger and the rest of the executors. Everyone else is a victim, including us. Including you. By all rights, you should have time to mourn, but Trigger won't give you that allowance. You've lost so much in so little time, and of course you need time to recover. Anyone would. But Nulkan, you have two options right now. Stay here, cursing your misfortune, shouting at the sky, and blaming yourself for not having been able to save them. Or you can accept your destiny, lead your people, and save all other peoples from the threat that Trigger and the other executors pose on them, and to all of Shuggerlain. At least we can make sure their deaths haven't been in vain. You already heard Sheriff. Oops, I double-clicked. Trigger's forces are weak now, thanks to your defense, despite overwhelming odds. So, let's deliver the coup de grace that they can't recover from. I know I'm asking much of you, because I know you're capable of this, and so much more. I saw the strength inside you that night, Nulkan. You're surprisingly mature and wise for being so young. I have a very good mentor. She's like... Actually, I'm not going to spoil. But Nulkan, listen. Don't forget about living. I don't know if we'll succeed or not, but you have the right to be happy until we find the answer to that. Perhaps it won't be easy, especially in the times ahead of us, but just keep it in mind. The darker the night, the stronger your lights will shine. You keep looking at each other. I can only wonder what the gods' plans are. Because on the one hand, they all but took everything from me, but on the other, they placed a girl like you in front of me. Right now, I would be lost without you, Drascys. I mean it. I would be full of anger, sorrow, unable to think clearly. We smile at each other. I notice Drascys' hand still lingering on mine. Instinctively, I caress the tender skin of her hand with my thumb. She has really soft skin. What am I doing? I hope she didn't notice. Oops, of course she did. Damn, that was weird. Dumbass. Why did I do that? I think we should eat dinner or something and go to sleep. Tomorrow we'll have a long way to go. Yes, you're right. Let's eat something and rest. We prepared dinner for ourselves. We're trying to forget about that awkward moment. Perhaps the demon girl is already playing with us. Or it's the armor. Or, yeah, I don't know. I went to sleep, but I've been tossing and turning for more than an hour. Okay, I can't sleep. There's a lot of thoughts in my mind. I see. Drascys sleeping a couple of meters from me. Okay, let's stretch out the old legs. I think I'll take a walk. Nothing better to clear the mind. But then, my eyes wander over Drascys' armor, and the curiosity grows in me. There's something inside it that is calling to me. Go towards it. I go towards it. My fingers caress the dark metal that makes up the knuckles of the gauntlets. This is Drascys'. I keep making new names to say his name. Drascys' armor, but it looks brand new, as if it's never been used before. Maybe I shouldn't be in contact with it until I've relieved myself, just in case. I guess I could masturbate, but I'm not in the mood at all. Okay, let's just leave it where it is. Suddenly, before I place the gauntlets down, a shot goes through my arms. What the? I start to feel strange. My breathing accelerates, my hands shiver. You're going to have a lot of good times together, Nulkan. Ha ha ha. Who's that? Who said that? There's no reply. I look back and forth. There's nobody here except Drascys, and she's asleep. She's laying curled up in the fetal position, and I can perfectly see the shape of her body. The sensation inside me intensifies, and I creep towards her, being a creep and all. I know when my body's asking me, but I can't do that. I look at her. I close my eyes, trying to steady my breathing and control myself. No, I'm not that kind of man. I know this because of that damn demon girl and that armor. But Draine really has an incredible body, and in that position, she is really cute. Stop, Nulkan. Don't walk that way. With great effort, I whisk myself away to where I can no longer see Draine, and collapse down behind a tree that blocks her from my sight. Fuck, that could have been dangerous. Calm down, boy. I promise I'll empty your charge more often from now on, but not like that. I feel my quickened breathing slowly recede, back to its normal rate, and finally, without additional fanfare, I fall asleep. Prologue, Part 2. We're at the 20-minute mark. That would be a good time to call it, but we should be alright. Next morning, Draine and I begin our journey to Littanos. Not too far from where we started, we were able to purchase a couple of horses from Martis farmstead. That was a lucky score. We should get to Littanos in a bit more than a day now. Nulkan, how are you feeling? Good, I guess. Why do you ask? Because of the armor. I want to know if you feel something different within you. Not right now. I'm not currently wearing it. It's packed in the saddlebags, so I don't think it should affect me for now. Oops, sorry. I see. Well, anyways, tell me if you feel anything different. Sure. I think it's good to know how much exposure you need to start feeling its influence. Sure, I'll keep that in mind. Good. And what do you, yes? What do you think about Sereth? I mean, I've been thinking about all this, and we trusted a demon that had the Emperor's armor, that was promised to you, and has promised that you'll be the new Emperor. It's even weirder. The Emperor had a set of demonic armor. I mean, it's not an armor blessed by the gods or angels. It's demonic. It's not that I regret trusting her. I'm just trying to be analytical. Yeah, I know. But Drascys seemed to trust them. Sounds like they've helped each other for a long time. Their cooperation seemed fruitful. And he's dead now. We don't have any better alternatives. It's important for the people to see us as liberators, and not as rebels to the Empire. And with this armor, Sereth is making the job a bit easier. True. I'm just saying. I do trust her to be honest, but we should stay vigilant, just in case. She's not telling us everything she knows. I know. She seemed like a good girl. Too good for a demon. Did you hear that? Go away. Don't you dare come closer. Yes, it's coming from over there. I told you. I'm not interested in you. Leave me alone. I can see them. Yeah, I'm interested. Anyways, there are two girls up ahead. A feline Farron and a Clotai that appear to be in a scuffle. It looks like the Farron is the aggressor. I should break it up. I don't know what's going on here, but leave her alone, now. The Farron girl looks at me with a challenging leer. I draw my sword. I'm not going to repeat myself. Whatever, I already got what I wanted. Her tongue slides across the sharp teeth, as if tasting the remains of her victim, still caught within her cruel smile. The Farron girl then leaps onto the treetops and appears to vanish in the foliage. Are you okay? Yes, thanks to you. I'm fine. Are you sure? Your hand is bleeding. What? Damn, she bit me. I don't know what she was after, honestly. Can you tell us what happened? I don't know. That girl. She said her name was Misha. Suddenly appeared and started telling me nice things. I thought she was flirting with me, and I just told her I wasn't interested. She told me she didn't care and started to attack me. Lucky you two are close by. Thank you again. Strange times are ahead. I didn't expect to see any Farons or Clouties in Astra. Well, I can't exactly speak for her. Exactly. She's probably a bandit. But I'm here because I'm a traveler. I've visited almost all the nations of the continent. And now, it's finally time for me to get to Astra. I was heading to Littanos. By the way, my name is Vega. It's a pleasure, Vega. I'm Nulkan, and this is Drascys. I'm sorry to say that you have come to Astra in the worst possible time. We were recently attacked by the Empire. A war is about to start, if it hasn't already started. What? Come with us to Littanos. It's not safe to travel alone. I'd recommend you keep making your way to Garene and take a ship back home. I see. I appreciate your offer, but I'm a little too exhausted to keep traveling. I'll rest a little bit for today, and tomorrow I'll follow your advice. I promise. Are you sure? That Faron could return. You caught me with my guard down, but that won't happen again. All right, as you wish. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in Littanos. See you around, Vega. Take care. Could it be that Faron girl was the one who attacked Aurora? Damn. I would like to talk to Frederick again. He seemed to know a lot about this. Is everything alright, Nulkan? Yes. It's just... everything's changing, and I have some questions on my mind. With any luck, I shall soon have some answers. And I think with that scene change and us getting close to time, we are gonna call it. So, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys. I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and neuter your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available for free on itch.io. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me just check. Yeah. And you can go to their Patreon, where you can give them some money to get early access to updates. Hyena. And yeah, until next time, another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Shuggerlain. So thanks and see ya.